have never seen in my lifetime or in modern political history any presidential candidate trying to discredit the elections and the election process before votes have even taken place.
I come from Chicago, so I want to be honest. It's not as if it's just Republicans who have monkeyed around with elections in the past. Sometimes Democrats have too. You know, whenever people are in power, they have this tendency to try to, tilt things in their direction.
Every expert, regardless of political party, regardless of ideology, conservative or liberal, who has ever examined these issues in a serious way will tell you that instances of significant voter fraud are not to be found.
That's why we've got to have I believe, a voting rights division in the Justice Department that is nonpartisan and that is serious about, investigating cases of vote fraud, is serious about making sure that people aren't being discouraged to vote. That's why the voting rights legislation that was passed a couple of years ago to help county clerks make sure that the machines were in place that were needed are important. That's why we need paper trails on these new electronic machines so that you actually have something that you can hang on to after you've punched that letter, make sure that it hasn't been hacked into. I mean, those are all part and process of making sure that our democracy works for everybody.
It's unprecedented. It happens to be based on no facts.
We had all kinds of problems in some of our past elections, as you might remember. In 2000, our presidential election came down to one state where the brother of the man running for president was the governor of the state. So
that is both irresponsible and, by the way, doesn't really show the kind of leadership and toughness that you'd want out of a president.
And this is very near and dear to my heart because when I was a lawyer, I practiced voting rights law and filed a lot of lawsuits. And so I've been working on this for a long time. I think the more people participate, the more they are paying attention, ultimately, the better off everybody is. Okay?